morning. It's actually 2:30 in the morning, so it's not evening at all. I just got in after a very long walk home. It took me about an hour, but you know what? That's the only exercise I'm really getting, and all I'm doing is eating tacos, pulled pork, burritos, and burgers. So the walk actually did me some good. It was nice. It's actually quite chilly out, but good walk home. What did I do today? I ran around a lot. I missed a few things that I really wanted to get to. It's really hard to manage your time here. You can run to screenings and try and get in, but if you're not there an hour before, you really are taking a chance. So you could stand in line and you get a cue card and you see what happens from there pretty much. So sometimes magical things happen and sometimes you just don't get in. So I didn't get into a few things this morning. And then all of a sudden I was walking by Samsung World and I remembered reading something about Talib Kweli being there. And it was supposed to be sold out, but I walked by and there was a tiny line and I had a Samsung phone and the girl said, "Go for it, get in." And I got in line and they held me at the door just as I got to the front. I was the next person and they said, "Hold the line." I thought, so close. I could have seen Talib Kweli. And then she let me in. I think she could see the disappointment in my eyes. She had to let me through, which was amazing. So all of a sudden here I am standing in this tiny little venue with Talib Kweli just taking the stage just as I walk on. And I stood behind a bunch of people who all left, and at some point I realized that I was pretty much almost front and center. Incredible. Like, how does this happen? I don't even know. Only at South by Southwest. This place breeds freaking amazing opportunities like this. And then after that, I ran off to another screening, which was not so great. I wasn't sure what to do with myself after, and I decided to lock in one of the big main events. So going to a big main event, you really have to show up, like forever before. The lineups go around the corner ages. I got there over an hour early, and it was huge. The line was insane. But it was Joseph Gordon-Levitt's writer, director, actor debut. Well, I guess debut is all three. And it was amazing. I had no idea what it was about. And when I sat down to it, I just thought, oh my god, is this really what I'm watching? Joseph Gordon-Levitt is addicted to porn. He's actually depicted something that is happening out there. We have access to technology and we have many freedoms with that. And I'm sure a lot of people might find themselves in the same shoes as the character in this little tale that he's put together. It's a depiction of objectification, I guess, the way men objectify women. But not just women, also, their families and religion and so many things in their life. And the process that this character goes through is really great. And there was actually another talk here by the woman who does Make Love Not Porn. I forget her name. I believe it's Cindy something. She did a TED Talk, and I read her TED book on the flight on the way here. And she's really interesting in the way that she looks at porn, and it's extremely similar to what Joseph Gordon-Levitt has created here. The acting is impeccable. You really need to see this. It's awesome. And I love walking out of a screening and feeling like that, like feeling invigorated and cool. And I got to sit there as they all just sat and chatted about the movie. Like, you go to a show because you want to see certain artists get on stage and show you what they're really good at. And with film, when you go to film festivals like this, you get the same thing. You get the actors in the room, and they get to show you what they do best, and then they get to talk to you about it. And you get to see their personalities and hear their opinions and see them as people. And that's a really cool part of this experience, and being here is sitting in a room with these people and seeing what they're like. And sometimes it's very endearing and impressive. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Sometimes it's a bit of a turn-off. Emil Hirsch. Obviously, I'm having the best time. I had a really great chat with Sean tonight, and it's hard to gloat when you're enjoying yourself like this, but it really does make me realize that this is a super cool opportunity, and I'm glad I'm making the best of it. And that's that for day 4. What will day 5 entail? Who knows? Ta-ta for now.